Okay, so basically you want to make sure you unplug the UPS, and this is for the Cyber Power. It's battery replacement for Cyber Power 1200 AVR. And so there's a Phillips on the bottom, right there. And you need to take that out. Then you have to push down on the top cover to unlock it. And then this lifts off. And then you want to undo this cable right here. This is like the control cable for the front. It just unsnaps. And what I've done is I've already put the new batteries back in, and I powered it up and it works. I didn't want to go through making a video and then find out there was something wrong with the actual UPS. So you unplug both these cables. You should probably do the negative first, just like a car battery. Do the negative first, and then the positive last. Then you want to slide this over on it, lay it over on its side. Now the original batteries are going to be they're going to be taped together, but these aren't. You don't really need to tape them. I think they just do that. You know, it's a lot easier when they assemble them, you know, on the assembly line. So you can put this aside. The big Cyber Power has two batteries, and this one was on top of this one, and it had this tape holding them together. And it looks like they're connected in series, because this positive is going to, it looks like the negative on the other battery. So they're in series. So let's see, series adds, doesn't it? Because parallel, it's the same voltage, but it's more current. So it's like 24 volts or something like that. And then the positive, which is this one, oh, I see how they do it. See, the positive is coming off of that, right? And then the negative, which is, where did that go? Oh, here's the negative. So the negative, so you had these two cables when they were side by side, and there's the negative. And the negative's going to the negative on this. And then the positive's going to the positive on that. And then the positive on this is going to the negative. So yeah, so it's like in series or something. So basically what you have is two batteries in series. And it's easier to connect this one up, this battery here. It's easier to connect it up when you are putting it together, because the cables really aren't long enough to do it side by side. And there I go again. Well, that was good. Yeah, the negative first and then the positive. And what they'll do is when you buy the new batteries, they're I think it's like a BBP. The battery that was in this was like a BBP 12 volt 8 amp hour battery. And if you just go to like Google or eBay, I mean, and you 12 volt 7 amp hour batteries that are cheaper, 12 volt 8 amp hour, they'll have some. And you know, I mean, you want to put the battery in it, they call for, you know. So I paid, I think these were both like $36 for both of them, and they're I like them because of the picture. Because the picture on the battery, I think that's pretty cool, you know. A Neptune battery, and they're you know, 8 amp hour battery. So they're that's what you know. I mean, you don't want to put a 7 amp hour battery in there. I mean, that's, you know, calls for 8 amp. You want to put 8 amp. So this is the way it works. They have these in series, which I've already gone over that with, you know, that series adds, the voltage adds, and the current stays the same. And in parallel, the voltage stays the same and the current adds. So what you want to do is you want to plug in your, on one battery, you want to run the wires through here, and you want to plug this. Let's see if I can just take this whole thing apart and start. So what we're going to do is verify something first. So if I put that on 200 volts, well, I can put it on 20. So if I put that on 20 volts, so I get 13.4 volts. And this also comes with some blade. See how this right here? See that? You can see the smaller part. These will still fit on there. It'll still fit onto the smaller tab that comes out of there. But you actually want these the blades that come with. They're like a they fit better into the connector like this. And it's a wider blade, and it fits on there. See, this is the part that fits on there. So you want to put those on there. They come with it. They're in a little package. And so we measured the voltage between positive and negative, and we got 13.3, I think it was. So what you're going to do is connect these in series. So what you're going to do is take the plus, and the plus is going to connect to the minus. Whoops. Okay, so the plus. See, there's the blade. So you can see it's right there. And see that right there, that part right there. That's the normal terminal that comes out, and then you put these blade terminals. They slide on. I mean, if you buy another battery, they'll probably already be on there. So you put the positive to the negative, and then you put the positive on this. Excuse me. Then you put the negative on this. So then you have to switch this to 200 now, because it's going to be over. It's going to be probably like around 26, 27 volts. So you put that in there. That one there, you got 26.8. So they're both in series. They're adding. The voltage, current stays the same. So now what we got to do is we got to take all these back off again. And so we got to put this on there, and this goes on like this. And it's also got a little this is a like this is like a whole art in itself, getting this thing back together. But it's got like little channels here where the wires can go down to hold them down, and this is the other, I guess, battery rest on there. So we're going to use this one, and as a positive it goes to the UPS. So that goes up. It goes up through here. And they don't allow you, that much in the way of cables, the length of cables or routing or anything. So what I did is I pushed it down in there like that. And then the other one, so this one goes, to this terminal here. Which is a negative. And then you want that to come up through here. Like that. And then you want to hook this up when you flip the battery over on top of this one. And then this is your negative, which this one goes. See, these two with the yellow, these two right here have to connect. These are your outerly world connectors that go to the EPS. So you want to put this one on here because this one's going to be the negative, and then that one's got to go through here like this. And then you got to flip this over on top of itself. And I think the best way I did this was, I think I did it on its side. I think that was the best way. I think to put it down like this. And then you can connect up. Let's see, how did I do that? Which was the best way to route that? Let me try it this way, see how it does. I think it went under like, I think I had it under like this. Let's see, where's my... Okay. So then you gotta get all these wires to take up all the slack. So they both sort of go together, but they're still not. Oh, it's sticking out a little bit on the one side. Let's test our voltage. Okay, so we still have 26. We still have 26 volts. So everything's connected still. So we just got to get this wiring situated. So let me flip this over. And we got a wire sticking out. That's what's holding up the whole thing. I think I know what it is too. I think we have to have this go on the bottom. I think we need to have the power. What we need to do is have the power go on the bottom down here. Like that. And that may be going like that. So let's try that. So this is the negative. So I'm going to push the negative up in there. We got to put this on to the positive. Pull this through. Get that pushed down. Yeah, that's the whole thing that's holding this up. It's that one wire right there. It's got to go down into that. There, it's almost. Oh, come on. There. Still. We can get that in. Yeah, there. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's good. So next thing you want to do is bring the UPS back up. And you want to turn this around like this. You want to tuck these down under the UPS. Then you got to slide these in. You got to make sure these are two. See, these have a track too, and everything just has minimal clearance. So you have to make sure you get everything in its place. And then you push Push these down underneath the UPS. And you just start to slide these in. And that's how you do it. That's the hardest part. So now we want to check to make sure before we put this all back together we still maintaining our 24 volts. Oh no. Oh wait. No, something came apart. That's why you always check. So you want to slide these out again. Put this back down on the floor for now, and we'll look and see what came off. Oh, interesting. Plug that one in. Would be nice if they had everything built into this plastic top. Okay, so what I'm going to do is have this. You have to still connect this up. So that should be good like that. So we need to connect this. And then we got to put this in there like that. And then, oh, look at that. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. So then, you know what we got to do next? There we have it. So the next step is the they probably get these batteries, you know, taped. They probably get them like this from whoever, BBP or whoever makes the battery. They probably get them as a module taped like that. That's probably why they're taped. So you can just slide these right in. So make sure to put your wires down there in little channels and then fold them under. I guess that's good. Oh, look at that. There. Sometimes you have to push down. I had to do that the first time I did this. You have to push down on that. I think the corner back there catches on something. And then you want to check the voltage again. .26 volts. So they're slid in. Then we need to connect these up. So you connect the positive first. And then you connect the negative. So everything's like space constricted. So you have to make sure everything fits into its proper area. Then the next is connecting this up. Make sure that cable goes in like that. And then you got to get this so it all stays in that one area. See if you can push some of this back in there. Probably not. Let's see if we can. This is what took the longest, getting all these wires. So they should be fit down into here. See, I think they should be able to go up like... See, there's no space on this side. It's like it's saying, like, you know, push the wires down here. See, there's something plastic to push with. Oh, that might not be good if the blade comes out. Maybe something like that. You'll see how that does. So what we're going to do is hang this over the edge just a little bit. There's something. Okay, got the top in, got the side in. And I just gotta need to just get this other side in. Oh yeah. And then see how it's a little bit higher like that. There, he's banging on the table. It's locked in place. Yes. Then you got to put the screw in. Don't forget that. And don't forget to turn off your... oh, it is off. Turned off. And always park it on... always a digital multimeter. You always want to park it on like the highest voltage setting. You never want to leave it on like resistance. That's the absolute no-no. You want to leave it on the highest AC voltage, 750 volts. So essentially anything you hook it up to is not going to damage it when you first turn it on. I actually wouldn't want to use this with 750 volts. I guess yeah, I still would. I don't, yeah. But you never leave it on ohms, resistance. Because if you connect it even to 1 volt, it's on resistance, it will ruin the meter. Oh, this has to go in a little bit more. It's got to be flush. So that's how it's done.